मिनश्शैतानिर्रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। प्यारे तलबा अस्सलाम वालेकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू। प्यारे बच्चों, हमारा जो आजकल टॉपिक चल रहा है वो है इंडिया आफ्टर इंडिपेंडेंस, जिसमें हमने ए न्यू एंड डिवाइडेड नेशन पढ़ा। द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन इज रिटन, जो कि हमने कल पढ़ा। उसका बाकी जो हिस्सा रह गया था वो मैं आज आपको पढ़ाने जा रहा। ए कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन इज रिटन। द Constituent Assembly spent many days discussing the powers of the central government versus those of the state governments. Some members thought that the center's interests should be foremost. Only a strong center, it was argued, would be in a position to think and plan for the well-being of the country as a whole. Other members felt that the provinces should have greater autonomy and freedom. A member from Mysore feared that under the present system, democracy is centered in Delhi and it is not allowed to work in the same sense and spirit in the rest of the country. A member from Madras insisted that the initial responsibility for the well-being of the people of the provinces should rest with the provincial governments. The Constitution sought to balance these competing claims by providing three lists of subjects: a union list with subjects such as taxes, defense, and foreign affairs, which would be the exclusive responsibility of the center; a state list of subjects such as education and health, which would be taken care of principally by the states; a current list under which would come subjects such as forests and agriculture, in which the center and the states would have joint responsibility. Dear students, another major debate in the Constituent Assembly concerned language. Many members believed that the English language should leave India with the British rulers. Its place, they argued, should be taken by Hindu. However, these who did not speak Hindi were of a different opinion. Speaking in the assembly, T. Krishna Machari conveyed a warning on behalf of people of the South, some of whom threatened to separate from India if Hindi was imposed on them. A compromise was finally arrived at, namely that while Hindi would be the official language of India, English would be used in the courts, the services, and communications between one state and another. Many Indians contributed to the framing of the Constitution, but perhaps the most important role was played by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, who was the chairman of the drafting committee and under whose supervision the document was finalized. In his final speech to the Constituent Assembly, Dr. Ambedkar pointed out that political democracy had to be accompanied by economic and social democracy. Giving the right to vote would not automatically lead to the removal of other inequalities such as between rich and poor or between upper and lower castes. With the new constitution, he said India was going to enter into life of contradictions. In politics, we will have equality, and in social and economic life, we will have inequality. In politics, we will be recognizing the principle of one man, one vote, and one value. In our social and economic life, we shall, by reason of our social and economic structure, continue to deny the principle of one man, one value. ये था बच्चों हमारा एक कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन इज रिटन जो हमने आज इख्तिताम किया। कल मैं इंशाल्लाह हाउ वी आर स्टेट्स टू बी फार्मड जो इसका अगला हिस्सा है कल आपके सामने लेकर हाजिर हो जाऊंगा। तब तक के लिए खुदा हाफिज।